Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. What's up, peeps? What's up, peeps? What's up, people? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy 2026. 666. We made it. We made it. We made it to another glorious year. Mm. It's just so hard to believe. As y'all come into the room, honey, go ahead and say, hey, girl, hey. Leave me a comment. Let me know that you're out there. And let me know how your new year, your first day of 2026 is going. I done said 2020. Child. I tell you what, I am exhausted. I'm really got the itis, okay? Because I done ate my New Year's dinner, honey. And yeah, I got a little bit of the itis. It took me about a 10-15 minute nap. And then I was like, ugh, I got to get up because, sometimes when you eat a lot and then lay down, it ain't good for your digestion. So, I said, let me get on up from here. So let me check and make sure that I am live on the book. Hey TT, how y'all doing over there? What's going on? How was your New Year's Day? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know in the comments how your New Year's Day was. What y'all do today? Was y'all off work or did you have to work? Hey Alicia, thank you for joining. Hey Ace WZ, thank you for joining. Thank you for saying hi. I appreciate that. Hey Orange Diva. Hey, 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 how y'all doing? Thank you all for joining. Lizzie, hey Curry, I see you coming through. Urban, thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Make sure y'all grab your heart meat. Give me a follow and connect with me. And yeah, say hey girl, hey in the comments. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So happy new year, happy new year, happy new year. Let me see what we got going on, honey. I am so excited for the new year. I want to talk about goals tonight. Thank you for that love, honey. Thank you for the love. Thank you for tapping that screen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Ace WZ. I want to talk about goals tonight. We always talk about goals, but the first day of a new year is a very good time to talk about goals and what your goals are. 'Cause let me tell you something. We can set all the goals we want to, but unless we have a plan to carry out that goal, honey, it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. So we need some accountability, okay? That's one thing I do know for sure. And that's for me. That's for me. If I don't have an accountability partner, if I don't have somebody that's staying on my butt about getting these things done, getting these goals accomplished, if I don't have a person or a group or a support or somebody pushing me or somebody reminding me or somebody to hold me accountable, yeah, then yeah, it ain't gonna work, honey. It is not gonna work because I'm like, honey, who gonna do what? Somebody help a sister out. Somebody help a sister out. Because I tell you, it's rough. It's rough out here. So I don't know about y'all. Y'all let me know in the comments. Are y'all the same way? Do y'all need an accountability partner? Y'all need somebody to help you stay accountable for for starting your goals for one thing, starting it and completing it and accomplishing it. It's a process. It is such a process. So I've learned, over my life that, I just need help. I need help with my goals. I'm just gonna be honest about it. How many of y'all can be honest? Thank you for that heart, me, Coach Chantel. Thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate it. Y'all go ahead and share the video out as y'all come in. Share the video out, honey, because I am looking for some accountability partners. Thank you for that love, Coach Chantel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm looking for a coach, okay? I want to tell you, I'm going to share with y'all the coaches that I have too that has really helped me helped me last year. The coaches helped me last year. My coaches and my accountability partners that helped me last year. And then I'm using the same ones this year because, truth be told, I'm going to brag on myself a little bit, okay? I had a very successful 2025. My 2025 was amazing. I can't even lie. I did a lot. I did a lot of speaking engagements. I did a lot of traveling. Let me see. I'm trying to share my video. Y'all sharing the video? Because I'm trying to share it myself over here on my page. There it is. And it's giving me troubles, but there it is. I'm getting it in there. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, Coach Chantel, for lighting up that gallery. I appreciate you, girl. Thank you for that 2026 gift. I appreciate you. Happy New Year to you, girl. Happy New Year. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So yeah, my 2025 was amazing. I can't even lie. I ain't even, what they say. I ain't even gonna hold you. That's so one thing about these sayings is so funny. I be catching them on the end though. But anyway, I ain't even gonna. They used to say, I'm a Gen Xer now, so I'm from the old school. They used to say, I ain't gonna lie to you. But now the same thing. The new generation, whatever it is, Gen Y. I don't know. They saying I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you now. Listen. I had an amazing 2025, okay? And I am just so thankful and grateful to God because, without God, what none of it be, wouldn't none of it be, able to be. So, yeah. So I'm going to share with you, some of the goals that I accomplished last year. Because every year, we always set some goals. A lot of us do vision boards or manifestation boards or prayer boards or, something. And I got some too. I got one sitting right there. I got one right here. I got a lot of vision boards and, I even got one from that you can do in Canva. And I got it as a screensaver on my laptop. So I know, honey. I know all about the boards. But the boards is just a physical display of your goals. Now, you should be writing your goals down anyway. You have to write it down, pen to paper, okay, pencil to paper. Because sometimes if you just have it in your mind, it might escape you, or you might forget, or you'll get off track. And for me, just from my experience, that it's always better to write your goals down, put them down on paper, put them somewhere where you can look at them every day. If you work with a journal, or a calendar. Maybe you can jot them down in your calendar for 2026, jot them down in your new planner for 2026. And if you need a planner, I can help you with that too. Let me know you know, something, especially if it's dealing with your money, okay? Because I'm your money girl, I'm your money motivator and your financial educator, okay? So I'm here to help you get your money right, get your money back on track, help you get refocused on your money. Thank you for that heart, me. I appreciate that. Mark Azo, thank you so much for the follow. Let's see, Tahara, thank you for that heart. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the love. Am I saying that right? Tahara. Let's see. Are we connected? Let's see. No, you don't have anything in your bio, but look like we're connected. Okay. Thank you for the follow. Just Sob Trader and Buyer. Thank you so much, Sob Trader. Thank you for that 2026 gift. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for coming through and dropping in. Oh, thank you so much for the butterflies. How beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you, El Maki. Thank you for coming through for that heart me. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you, Sob Trader Buyer for the heart me. Thank you. Good evening, my Q. Am I saying that correctly? My Q. Thank you so much. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. How was your New Year's Day? Let me know what y'all do today. Did y'all go out on the town last night? Did y'all go out on the town last night? El Meek. Okay, El Meek, thank you for that clarification, that verification, that how to say your name. I thank you. El Meek, you rested. I know that's right, girl. I was resting. Well, I did cook dinner. I cooked my dinner and then I rested. Ooh, thank you so much, Tahi, for that. What was that? Oh my goodness, that was amazing. Happy New Year. Let's see, bounce speakers. Thank you for the bounce speakers. Thank you for the bounce speakers. That is so cute. Listen, y'all, I'm over here on TT showing out. Good evening. Yes, yes, yes. Happy New Year, cheese. Happy New Year. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Make sure y'all connecting with each other. Make sure that y'all are sharing the video. Share the video out with your network, with your family and your friends. Honey, tap that screen and connect with each other. Connect with each other. Let me see. Ta, let's see. Tahara. Tahara. Let me see if I can pin you. Thank you so much for those speakers. Now listen, this is what's going on too for the month of January. One of my goals, we're gonna talk about goals. And if y'all want to share your goal in the comment, definitely do that because I would love to connect with you and help you stay accountable for your goal. But make sure you connect with Tahara. Tahara sent some bounce speakers. Thank you so much. So, for the month of January, my one of my coaches over here on TT, one of my coaches at the launch your income launch your income agency. It's an agency. Thank you for that 2026. Thank you so much. We're having a challenge where we have to go live every day, every day, every day. So I am in the challenge, honey. Don't put me up for no challenge, because I ain't here for it. Hey, Nicole Dale is in the house. What's up, my sister? What's up? Thank you so much for coming through with my hashtags. Hashtag triple money management matters. Hashtag manage your money, ma'am. Hashtag them YT streets. Okay. Hashtag you need life insurance and hashtag you need any insurance. Girl, come on through, Nicole. How you doing? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Hey, Sonovia. Hey, girl. Hey, you are speaking facts. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Thank you. Happy New Year to you, my sister. How have you been? How was your New Year's today? Let me know. Let me know. What did y'all do last night? Nicole said, "Hey, Synovia, I see y'all over in this chat, chatting it up. I got to get caught up, honey. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Hey, Mega 91, I see you coming through. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Uh-huh. Hey, new money goals. Yes. What is your new money goal? Yes, we got to set some new goals for the new year. Okay. Uh-huh. Hey, chat. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, Nicole. There you go. I see. I think I'm caught up now. Thank y'all so much for coming through in the comments, keeping that chat rolling, keeping the comments coming. Thank you so much for the love and the likes. I appreciate it. Make sure y'all tapping that screen as y'all coming through, and as y'all listening, go ahead and tap that screen and share the video. Share the video. So we're talking about our 2026 money goals. Now, this is what I was saying. 2025 was financially blessings to me, and a financial favor. Financial favor is one of my kind of like a tagline for my business, or what I help and motivate others to have is financial favor in their money. Hold on. And so financial favor fell all up over here, all up over here. So I can't even lie. I can't even hold you and say that, times was hard. I cannot remember any time during 2025 that it was hard at all, because I've just been blessed, and God has given me knowledge and given me education and given me wisdom around money, how money works, how to save money, how to make money, how to multiply and invest your money. And so now that I know these things, this is the purpose that God has given me to share with the world. This is a ministry for me. It's my money, my financial education is grounded in biblical principles. Okay, because all my books, I have a couple of books. I have my favorite factor book, grounded in biblical principles, grounded in biblical principles. Um, my financial focus framework books, they're all grounded in biblical principles. So I truly believe that if we follow what the Lord has instructed us to do in the Bible, then we are very successful. We are very blessed. We are very abundant. We are very prosperous. So, and that's why I found myself for a few years now. So I just really try to share that, not to brag at all, but just to say that it's possible, just to give you my step by step process, what I did, my framework, my thinking, my knowledge, my education. And once I do that, I hope to that everybody that works with me, or everybody that listens to me, and everybody that takes suggestions or advice from me, that they will find the same, that they would get the same, that they would have the same financial blessings. Okay. And it starts with setting some goals. So let's talk about goal setting. Thank you so much for lighting up that gift gallery for the roses. I appreciate that. Tahara, Tahara, thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rose. So, how let's see. Nicole said, yes, we have to stick with the goals too. Yeah, you got to stick with it. And Nicole, one thing I was saying too about sticking with goals is sometimes you need some help. You need some accountability. You need somebody to push you. You need somebody to check in with you. You need to invest. Sometimes you have to invest in a support group, or invest in education, or invest in personal development, or invest in books. Like I said, I've written over 10 books now. Really, I think I've written about 15 to 16 books on, and then co-wrote on a few of those. But the books, if you even invest in a book, invest in some literary works where you're reading something and getting that information into your brain, right? That is a way of helping you stick to a goal. I bet even if you Googled, book on goals, you'll probably find 10 million books. I mean, not 10 million, but a lot of books on the subject of, sorry about that talk. Uh-oh, I done got off track. There we go. Sorry about that. So yeah, if you even Googled, books on setting goals and accomplishing goals, you'll probably find about 10,000 out there. But so it's all about investing. So that's what I was getting to. Investing. You have to invest in self-development. You have to invest in education. You have to invest sometimes in accountability. Now, if anybody, let's just use this as an example. Does anybody have a goal of getting healthier for the new year? Of course we do, because everybody at the beginning of the year want to get healthier, want to lose weight, want to save more money, want to make more money, want to get a new hairstyle. Y'all see I got my hat on. So one of my goals is to get me a new hairstyle. Look, honey. I ain't even want to tell y'all what I got for Christmas. I got me some new hair for Christmas. I ain't gonna bust it out till my birthday though. Oh, and let me just go and chime that in. My birthday is February 1st. Okay, so it'll be here in a minute. As soon as I get through with this 30-day challenge of going live every day, it'll be my birthday. Okay, so I'll be celebrating that. But anyway, got me some new hair. So that's one of my goals too, is to get my hair healthier, get healthier hair. So in order to have the healthier hair that I want to have, I've invested in some hair care products. Okay. I've invested in hair growth oil, some shampoo and conditioner and stuff to make your hair grow and get fuller because my hair is thinning out as I'm getting older. So I'm like, Lord, what can I do? So of course, you know me, I be Googling, I be on the talk, I be like hair care products, hair that make your hair grow. What can we do to make our hair grow? And I got some vitamins, the nails, skins and hair vitamins and all that kind of stuff. So since that's one of my goals, I had to invest. Okay. So anytime you set yourself some goals, part of setting a goal is saying, what can I or how can I accomplish the goals? And a lot of times the how is the investment. Sometimes you just have to rearrange some things in your plan, in your money plan, and sacrifice in one area so that you can accomplish the goal in this other area. Okay. And that's some of the things that I educate and I teach people how to do, is how to rearrange things in their finances. Okay. How to allocate things to different areas. And then you have to, what they call, prioritize. Okay, what's more important right now? You some things is more important than others, and then some things are of equal importance. But if you cannot decipher which thing is more important than the other, then sometimes you need a second party, someone outside of your situation, outside of your family, outside of your circle, somebody different, an uninterested party, because sometimes we try to depend on our family and our friends to tell us, and a lot of times they just yes men, yes women, or yeah, that look good. Tell lying, okay? They lying because they care about you. And thank you, girl. Thank you, Synovia. Synovia said you always look pretty. Oh, girl, you making me blush. So okay, that's what I'm talking about, Tyra. You, you got to get someone outside of your circle, an uninterested party. Somebody's gonna tell you the truth, okay? And a lot of times that could be, and let's go back to the losing weight. Losing weight. If you want to lose weight, what's the first thing a lot of people do when they want to lose weight? They say, "Oh, I'm gonna do more exercise." Okay, that's good. And so, how we gonna get more exercise in? How we gonna get more exercise in? So Nobia says self-care is the best way to relieve stress and anxiety. Yes, girl. That's another whole nother goal right there. Is that self-care, less stress and less anxiety. Yes, starve. No, we ain't trying to starve ourselves, Ty. I said starve. That ain't gonna do nothing but get you sick, make you mad, give you a headache, and then you're gonna give up. And be like, forget this. I'm hungry. Listen, we ain't doing that. So we ain't doing that. Okay. So what we're gonna do is most time we invest in the gym membership. We'll go buy these gyms, and invest in the gym membership. That's usually anywhere from $30 to $50 a month. Okay. And then maybe go one time, maybe two times, maybe the whole month of January. And then by February 1st, what? We done went into the, if it's me now, I'm just talking about me. Come February 1st, it's my birthday, honey. And I ain't thinking about going to no gym. Forget that. You want to schedule exercise and workout time. Yep. Yep. That's a good one too, Nicole. But I was thinking about people that spend unnecessary money or invest in gym memberships, okay? And that's one of those things that you invest in, right? So what I'm telling you is you have to think more strategically and more smartly and be like, listen, am I really going to go to the gym? Am I really going to have time between getting up, going to work? If you got kids, getting the kids, together for school and off to daycare and off to practice and all the things you have to do. And then when you get home, well, maybe I go to the gym between work and getting home. No, because you stay in traffic. Lord, if you work in the city, you're gonna be in traffic for an hour and a half, especially if you're in Atlanta. If you're in the ATL, honey, you might be in traffic 2 hours trying to get home. Okay. And then when you get home, you frustrated and mad because now you ain't did that. You gotta cook dinner. You gotta cook dinner. You gotta figure out what we're gonna have for dinner tonight. Okay, because them kids come in the house hungry. They don't even get out the car. They already hungry, wanting something to eat. So there it go. That's another hour, 2 hours gone right there. By that time, it may be 7 o'clock. And then you're like, dang, I ain't got my exercise in yet. The gym right down the street, but now I'm tired. I done got home, I done took off my clothes, I done took off my hair, I done took off my makeup. I ain't trying to go back out, especially if it's the winter time, honey, and it's cold. You know we ain't going back outside after we get in the house. That's a out. That's a no. So so here we go. We done invested $50 into this gym membership and we ain't even found the time to go. So that's what I'm saying. If you're going to invest something, you got to invest smartly because this is your money we talking about. And for 2026, I want you to really think strategically about your money, how you spending your money, where you putting your money, and think about your goals at the same time. It's a parallel thing because you've set some goals now. You've set some goals, but you got to be able to invest the money that's going to help you accomplish the goal. That's going to help you accomplish the goal. We just wasting spending money, Ty. We're just wasting and spending money. And one of the things that I said that I was going to do this year that I did last year, one thing I did do is I wasted a lot of money. I wasted some money in different places that I shouldn't have. And this year for 2026, we're going to be more strategic about our money. Okay. We're going to very much not waste money. And gym memberships is a big waste of money. Okay. Especially if you're not going to go. Now, if you're going to go, if you got a set time to go and you know you're going to go, you got it on your calendar, you got it in your time frame, you got the time blocked off, then by all means, invest the money in the gym so you can get in there and get and work it out, work it out. But listen, if you know anywhere you ain't going, I did that. I joined the gym. See, I'm talking about myself, okay? And maybe some of y'all can relate. I don't know. But if you can, just give me a thumbs up. Say, girl, I know what you're talking about. But if you ain't did that, that's cool. Just let me know. Help a sister out. Help me out. Outside of the gym, what else can we do to get fit, to get the exercise in that we need? Now, this is the caveat right here for me. That's why I just shake my head. We ain't wasting money in 2026. Money that we wasted in 2025 is money we're going to reallocate to something else in 2026. So that's one of my money goals. One of my money goals is I'm looking back over 2025 and see that the money that I wasted. Okay. And then I'm going to reallocate it in 2026. And I already know where I'm going to reallocate it to. Because one of my goals, which was the same goal I had last year, was invest more money into the stock market, buy more stock. Okay. Because that's something that I learned how to do. Now that I know how to do it, I've been doing it on a consistent basis. I've set up an amount to go into my stock account every single month or every single payday. And honey, now I just got to get in there and buy the stock. And then I want to put more money into it because the more money you put in there, the more money you can make. And I don't know where my sound effects at over here. That's what I'm looking for. But hold on. Uh-huh. Hold on. Let me see. So that's one of my goals is to allocate more money into the stock market. And so hopefully and prayerfully I'll be able to help some other people do that as well. So if that's something that you are interested in too, you know what to do. I can't say it over here on TT, but you know what to do, honey. Let me know. Let me know. Let's connect. Let's connect. Let's connect. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. There it is. Okay. Can y'all hear me okay over here? Yeah. Oh, I know what it is. I got my thing on. I hope y'all be able to hear me okay. Because I got my Bluetooth on turn. Hold on one second. Let me see. I tell you, this talk thing got me all messed up over here. Y'all hold on. I'm holding on. And listen, if y'all not following me over here, if y'all not following me on TT, come on over here on TT at Lisa S. Bailey. Let me know that you're over here. There it go. There it go. Okay. So we all good. Your volume is fine. Oh, thank you, Nicole. Girl, I was talking about TT. Can you hear me on TT? I guess you can. I got some reactions over here. Ty over here in these comments, honey, keeping it lit. Thank you so much for your engagement. Ty Hara is my number one engager over here. Thank you so much. Hey, Alfred Miles, I see you coming through. Thank you for coming through. Make sure you stop in for a minute, drop a comment, grab that heart, tap that screen, honey. And a gift is appreciated. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, money, okay. Nicole said, let me check these comments. Nicole said, money wasted in 2025 will be, yes, will be reallocated in 2026. That's exactly what we're doing over here. Thank you, Nicole. That's exactly what we're doing. So, as we look back over 2025, one of the things, one of the exercises, one of the tasks that we do in my financial education program, Focus. Okay, if you don't know about Focus, I'm gonna give you a little bit of information about it tonight. But in my Focus framework, we talk about organizing is one of the principles. The O in focus is for organize. Organize your finances. And one of the things you have to do in organize is see where your money is going. Okay. Look at your bank statement. I don't know if y'all get bank statements anymore because that's old school, the paper that come in the mail. Because nowadays I know we're trying to cut back on all the paper. We're trying to save some trees. I'm down for it too. And so you look at it online, right? You got the app on your phone, which is cool. That's good. But if you ain't looking at it, that choo choo. Thank you for that train. Thank you for that train, Ty. Thank you for that train. Thank you. That's pretty good. Ty, keeping it lit over here. Got it lit, girl. We lit in TT. If y'all ain't over there, honey, come on over to TT. We got it lit. So anyway, one of the things that we do in in my program is we look at your bank statement, okay? I know it's something that's foreign. It may be foreign for some people to actually look at their bank statement. And what I do is we have highlighters. I have all my students get some highlighters. Well, look, we going to school. Let me tell you, if you are not managing your money in a way that you have savings set up, you have investment set up, you have life insurance set up, you have investment account set up, if you one of your goals is to have a home, if you don't already have your home already, one of your goals may be to buy a home one day. If you don't have a savings account for down payment on a home, things like that, whatever your goals are, then you probably need some financial education. Okay. And the thing is, financial education really wasn't taught in schools. It's not taught in schools the way it should be taught in schools. So I tell you, I went to school too here in Georgia. They did not tell us about no money management. They didn't tell us how credit worked. They didn't tell us how let's see, how to save money, how interest rates work, how um they didn't tell us how the importance of having a business, how you could really save on your taxes, okay, if you had a home-based business, things like that, things that, and they didn't tell you about pension plans and retirement plans and life insurance. Okay, I'm a life insurance professional, so that's one of the things that I make sure that people have. They don't really talk about the importance of having that and how to leave money for your inherit for your children, for future generations and things like that. It's a lot. So if you don't know, then that's where the education come in, and that's kind of what I do in my program. It's the financial education, let you know some of the things that we were not taught when we were in school or when we was growing up. And see, I know, for me, I wasn't taught it either. So therefore, I had to learn from what the hard knocks through experiences and my own education and just the guidance of the Lord. Okay, that's another reason why I'm doing it. So anyway, I done lost. Oh, the highlighter. That's why I picked up this highlighter to remind me. So one of the things that we do is we look at your bank statement, okay? If you don't get the paper statement in the mail, what we can do is look at it on your phone, in your app, and I like to print it out. That's just me. Because I'm still the paper person. I'm old school. But if you're not old school, then that's good. We can still look at it online. But what we do is we have to just kind of see where you've wasted your money. This is money that you wasted in 2025. And when I say wasted, I'm talking about eating out, drive-through visits, when you at the gas station, running inside, picking up the sodas and the snacks and the lotto thing and whatever else. And then some other places you may be wasting money is maybe subscriptions. The gym, again, if you ain't going to the gym, why are you paying for the gym? The movie subscriptions, what other subscriptions we could have. I know I got a few myself I need to take care of from 2025 that I'm not going to be using anymore. But anyway, that's the kind of things when I say wasting money, that's when we find where you wasting your money. Hey Kiana, how you doing? Hey sis, hey, happy new year, girl. Happy new year. So that's one of the things we do, and that's one of the goals that you can set for yourself is to say, where is the money that I wasted in 2025? We're gonna add it all up. Okay. 9 times out of 10, you can find anywhere from $75 to $100 a month, of if not every pay period, however often you get paid, wasted money that could have been used for something else, money that could have been used for another goal, another important goal. Remember, we was talking about the parallel, where our money is going and how we're going to invest it. Are we investing in useful things or are we investing in wasteful things? So once you find it, that's another goal. You can say, okay, my goal is to find $50 or my goal is to find $100. Whatever it is, maybe that you need to set aside for your savings. If you don't have a savings set up, if you want to start saving for the new year, you want to start saving more money for the new year. You want to save $100 a month. You want to save $100 a month? Start looking at your bank statement from 2025. Start in December and go backwards. You could probably find a lot in December if you've been doing a lot of Christmas shopping. Okay. And so that's another thing. As we're starting a new year, think about what you did in December. How much money did you spend for Christmas? If it was out of budget, it was out of your plan. If you didn't mean to spend that much, then 2026 for the new year, you can set up a plan for Christmas 2026. So you already have the money by the time that the time runs around again. Okay. You just have to set aside the money. That is so true. Okay. I know that's right, Kiana. So Prime, okay, Prime, yep. Some subscriptions that you could probably do without. Prime, Netflix. Yeah, you said I did set up a Christmas Club account with my bank. Very good. Okay. That's a very good thing. Set up a separate account. I know back in the day they used to have roundup where you would every time you use your debit card, if your debit card was $5.50, the bank would automatically round it up to 6 cents, $6, and put 50 cents in your savings account. Now I don't know if they still do that, but that was several years ago when they used to have the Christmas club, yeah, the Christmas accounts. Do they still do that, Ty? Was you said you set it up already, so you did that last year? Let me know. But yeah, that's a very good thing because and that's um another what they call it. I lost my train of thought. Another strategy is set it and forget it. Set it and forget it. So anytime you have a money goal, a goal that you most definitely want to make sure that it gets accomplished, that you set it and forget it. Okay. I tell people all the time, Set up an account that's outside of your major bank. You don't want to set up a savings account in the same bank you're at. You can, it's fine, but if you don't want to touch it, if you don't want to be able to see it, then set it up in a separate account in a different bank, maybe on an online bank, a bank that's not in your town, okay? Only online, and don't get a debit card, okay? You set it up, then you set an automatic draft, automatic deposit into that account for $25, $50, $100, whatever, depends on whatever you're trying to save. You set it up and you forget it. You let the money go there and you don't even think about it. You can't get to it unless it's a dire emergency. And then if you do try to get to it, it's going to take a couple of days for you to get it out of an online bank. So let's see. Ty said, let me see. I don't know about Roundup anymore, but I have the Christmas Club account with the credit union. Okay. Yep. Credit unions are good for that, for the Christmas Club account. So that's good. I'm glad they still have that because I have Navy Federal, but I'm not sure if they have a Christmas Club, but that's good. I'm going to check with them though because I probably need to set something up for my grandkids. Now that I got two grandkids, honey, we be trying to spoil these grandkids, but I'm doing better because I got my grandkids investment accounts, something I never had for my children because I ain't know nothing about it. But now that I know better, I do better, and I trying to educate my children for their children. Don't give them, so many toys and stuff all the time. Put some of that money toward investment accounts, toward 529 plans, toward college education, toward whole life insurance. 'Cause I got both my grandkids life insurance policies now, so that money goes in there and it's growing cash value inside, so they can use it by the time they get adults. They have a little cash value in there. You said, yes, I need to learn about that as well. Okay, honey, well, come through. You in the right place to learn all about it. Thank you so much. So that is I lost my train of thought again. Yeah, that's a strategy. Is the set it and forget it. So set it and forget it. Set it and forget it is another strategy that's going to help you get to your money goals. So we talking about setting money goals tonight and what goals y'all have for 2026. Okay, and how you keeping yourself accountable, how you keeping yourself accountable for these goals. If you need help, if you set goals last year for 2025, okay, and you didn't accomplish the goal, you didn't get, you might have got halfway there, and or you might not even got halfway there. I don't know, whatever your situation is, but be honest with yourself, and say, uh I didn't accomplish this goal. So for the new year, this is what I'm gonna do different. What you gonna do different? So no of y'all have not met the new grandbaby yet. No, girl, did you meet my oldest one, the 3-year old? Girl, I got a 3-year old and an 8-month old. Mercy. Honey, I know you don't have to meet them. We gotta set up a meeting, set up dates. But yeah, honey, I tell you, when you start having grandkids, it's a whole nother situation. It's a whole nother situation, a whole another level of, not only another level of love for a person. We love our children now. We love them to life. But when them grandbabies come along, that's a different type of love. That's a different level of love. That's the love you want to spoil them, but you want them to you want to do even better, even more for them than you did for your own kids. So I'm really grateful now that I know more about investing and about money, and to set them up for a better financial future than what we had, and what they say, leave that generational wealth for them. Because if we're not wealthy, I'm not wealthy or filthy rich or anything like that, but I do want my children and my children's children, and that's the word in the Bible. Have set generational wealth and financial futures for your children's children. So we have to think about that now. We got to think about that now, and not later. You said I met the older grandbaby. He's adorable. Oh, thank you, Synovia. Yeah, yeah. You ain't met the baby. Okay, yeah. He's something else too. He's a cutie pie girl. He's got the most beautifulest big brown eyes, and he's such a good baby. He never cries unless he's hungry, and that's it. But such a good baby. I done babysat him a couple of times. Hey, Shock. Choo 2000 coming through. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming in. So, yeah. So, what are you gonna do different in 2026? That's what we're trying to get to. So, I want to share a scripture with you. And another thing, and okay, here, look, wait a minute. Let's step back. Another thing I want to share. Got so much I want to share is another goal. Another goal. Now, I spoke about it a little bit earlier. Another goal that I have for 2026 is to read more. I want to read a book a month. Okay. Anybody, any book clubs? Anybody, any have any book clubs? Know of any book clubs? A part of any book clubs? I want to get in a book club because when I tell you this, or I might start one myself because I need accountability. I need somebody to keep me accountable. I need a time on the clock, a time on the calendar that I can say, okay, I'm going to read a chapter in this book this time of this day. I want to read more books. Now I got 1,000,001 books up here. I got a bookshelf right up here. You can't see it back there, full of books, full of books. Now I've read about, I read maybe 25% of them, but I need to read more. I need to read more. So one of the goals that I have is I want to read more books. Now I've read a lot of books about finances and investing and wealth and stuff like that. I got one right here that I've been reading. But I want to read more books about ministry, about personal development, about the mind, about how the mind work, about, and I think somebody mentioned self care earlier, about ways to self care, mental self care. Thank you so much for that 2026 again. Thank you. I appreciate that. And so I need some book suggestions on those subjects if you know anything. Let me see what Zenobia said. I need to join a book club too. Okay, girl. So when I find one, I'll let you know. I'm looking for one. So what I might do, since I'm over here on the talk on TT, is I'm gonna do a search on TT for book clubs because I want to be able to join a book club because I want to read some books. Now, of course, y'all know I wrote a couple of books. This is my latest book, The Favor Factor. The Favor Factor is my latest book, and I was thinking I may read because these are prayers. These are prayers for favor, the financial favor that I educate on. And so I might read, this is just a couple of pages every day. It's 50 prayers. So I thought I would read one of these every night at the end of my broadcast. At the end of my broadcast, like for closing out the broadcast, is a prayer for favor. So we'll do that. If y'all remind me, I'll do that at the end of my broadcast. And then another book that I read years ago that I may read again is this one. It's called The Money Challenge by Art Rayner. And it is 30 days of discovering God's design for you and your money, biblically based. Okay, now this is biblically based. So this is a very good book too. I actually did this on live broadcast a few years ago. We read through it. And I was live reading it and sharing some of the information in here with my audience, and this was very helpful for me. And so this is another book that I probably could reread because I read this one, but I want to read, like I said, something a different genre, a different subject matter, which is the mentality, the mental health, because I know that's a big thing now. It's a big thing now, and a lot of people are suffering. A lot of people are trying to figure it out and need some help in that area. And I'm very interested in it, in helping people myself. I know for me, what keeps me mentally sound is my relationship with God. It's my relationship with God, prayer, meditation, being quiet, listening to the Spirit, to the Holy Spirit. And but I know some people, that might not be their way, that might not be their thing. So I want to be able to help people in other ways, in another way. So I would love to find a book club. So let me know about that for 2020. For 2026, we're gonna read a book a month. Who with me? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know if you with me on that. So that's my other goal. So I done set right here. I done set myself what 3 goals. Did y'all catch them? Number one goal was find, reallocate wasted money. Reallocate your wasted money. The money you wasted in 2025, we're going to find out what that is. We're going to figure out what that is. We're going to go through our old money statements, bank statements, however we going to do it from 2025, figure out the amount that we wasted. We're going to figure out an amount. I mean, these are some details, okay? One thing about money and finances is you got to be detail oriented. You got to know where your money is going down to the penny, okay? Because if you don't know where it's going, then it's just leaking out your pocket. It's wasted. It's going all over the place. It's flying out the windows, and you don't know where it's at. So you got to be very detail oriented, okay? So we're gonna reallocate it, wasted money from 2025. That was number one goal. Number two goal. What was number two goal? I forgot what I said. Nicole, where you at? Nicole was on here con- uh taking notes for me. But I think she must have fell off. Uh but number three was read a book a month. Read a book a month. Now, whatever book you want to read, you have to decide what subject matter that you are more interested in for the 2020 for 2026. What is it that you're interested in? You say, Nicole says she here. I'm here. I missed it, girl. Because I done got all off subject. Okay, so we'll say number one was reallocated wasted money. Oh, I think number two was set it and forget it. Set it and forget it. Okay. And that is setting up a savings account in a different bank. Okay. Now, if you are needing to know about a bank account that is legitimate and safe, because a lot of time people will tell me, "Oh, them banks online ain't safe. You know, they ain't secure. They are FDIC they are FDIC and secured. I do know a few that are, and these are some that I have vetted myself, that I have an account at myself. So but the goal is just to set something up automatically from your either your checking account or your employer payroll, or if you're a business owner, set up something from your business account to go automatically to a savings account, because you should be paying yourself something anyway from your business. So maybe a percentage or an amount of that money that you pay yourself need to go to a separate bank account online, an online account, okay? One that's outside of your town, outside of your checking account, uh, bank, so that you cannot have immediate access to it. Set it and forget it. Yeah, set up a savings account in a different bank. Now, if you do need one, if you need some suggestions for one, let me know. Because what I'm trying, 10,000 taps. Come on, girl, let's get it. Thank you so much. Woo, 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 woo. Let's get it, 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 get it. We celebrating over here on TT. We got 10,000 taps. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Love, Ty, hot, right. Got me right over here. Got me right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. So, if you need a suggestion for a bank, let me know. Let me know. I got a couple that I can slide your way. I can slide your way. Can't say it right now, but y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to do. Okay, and then the number three goal that where I'm gonna set it for myself, and it's just a suggestion for you, is read a book a month. Read a book a month. Okay, anybody as an avid reader, okay, I like to read, but I cannot get a whole book read in a month. I have not done that in a long time, and I definitely didn't do it in 2025, honey, because I was just traveling a lot and I was speaking a lot. But that ain't no excuse. That ain't no excuse. We got to prioritize. Got to prioritize. Because listen. I don't know if y'all heard this before. I don't know if y'all heard this before. But it was an old saying going around back in the day. Back in the day. That said, if you want to hide something from folks, if you want to hide something from folks, if you want to hide something from folks, put it in a book. Have y'all heard that? Put it in the book because they know we ain't reading. We ain't reading. Okay. So therefore, we got to change that narrative. We got to change that. Okay. Ideas that are healthy for the mind. Yes. Yes. We got to change that. Okay. We got to start reading more. So that's one of my goals for 2026. Read a book a month. Who's with me? Let's see. 2026 goals. Now y'all share with me. Somebody, if you don't care, share with me one of your goals for 2026. Yes or no, but we're gonna look for. I definitely want to read a book or something on healthier for a healthier mindset. Ideas that are healthy for the mind. Yes. Mental health is a serious thing. It's real serious. So we got to definitely get up some information, get our education on that area. I want to get educated more on mindset, uh, healthy mental health, having a healthy mental of what's going on. Because a lot of people going through a lot. People going through. I know. People going through. They may not say it, and even on social media, they make everything look good, everything look hunky dory. But I even said that too. To buy myself a home. Okay, girl, I'm with you, honey. I'm with you to buy yourself a girl. Let's do it. I'm here for it. I love it. That's one of your goals. Yes. Okay, to buy myself a home. Now listen, girl, you in the right place. We're gonna get that done. We're gonna get that done. Matter of fact, we can do that together because I am in the market for a rental property. Rental property. Okay, I'm trying to expand my real estate portfolio. Okay. God, what one of my coaches, Coach Monica, always said, God said we could have houses and lands. Okay. Houses. That's what it is. That's plural. That's multiples. Okay. So one of my coaches, my coach is one of my main coaches that I worked with last year that really helped me catapult to where I am now, that gave me a lot of speaking success. I spoke for her in her conference in Valley. I've attended a lot of her boot camps and workshops and masterminds. We got another one coming up this month. Is Coach Past. She's a pastor. Is another reason why I connected with her because of my religious beliefs, my her religious beliefs, her Christianity, her relationship with God. She's a pastor at a church in Delaware. She has a home in Delaware, a home in the Bahamas. She's a very successful coach, been coaching for 20 plus years. And so I connected with her, and she is one of the people that has really helped me accountable. When I say set goals for last year, the goals that I set for last year and the goals that I accomplished was because of her, because of Coach Monica Haskell. If y'all don't know her, connect with her. She's on TT and on FB. Uh, you need some accountability. You need someone to push you. You need someone to tell you, what it is you need to do. Step by step instructions. If you're trying to have a goal and you see someone that has already accomplished what you are wanting to accomplish, then that's the person you need to connect with. That's the person you need to follow. That's the person you may need to say, I want to invest in their product or in their services to help you get to where they are. Okay, that's why they have a service. That's why they have a business. That's why God gave them a purpose, a ministry, a business to help other people. like us is, okay? So definitely look for someone that you trust, someone that can hold you accountable, somebody that can coach you and teach you and instruct you on where you want to go, okay? Nicole says, one of my goals is to become financially organized. Amen, amen, amen. Again, with my business and her customers. Okay. So Nicole is a Mary Kay consultant. She's one of my favoritist beauty consultants. And yeah, you have to have your finances organized, business wise and personal wise. And this is another tip. If you are a business owner and if you don't have separate accounts, one for your business and one for your personal, then you're already messing up. Okay. You want to separate those two. You need to have two accounts, one for personal, one for business. Your business expenses has got to be separate, especially for tax time, especially for tax time. Because during tax time, honey, if you get you a good tax person, they're going to ask you, well, where's all the expenses that you put into your business? Because all those expenses can be written off on your taxes, right? You can use this at, and I'm not a tax person, okay? So I can't tell you. I'm just telling you, get with a tax person. But I do know you can write off all the things you do. You can write off using driving your car, your mileage, parts of your house, parts of your internet service, parts of your phone service. Because if you're using this phone for business, yeah, that's an expense that you can write off. Okay, so it's a good idea to keep those things separate. And if you can get you a separate phone line for your business and then your phone. Anyway, just a quick suggestion there. So definitely want to get more organized, and that's one of the things that we do in my coaching program is organization, organizing your finances. That's the O in focus. Okay, so we got to get focused back on our finances. And in order to do that, we got to take a step by step process. It's a step by step strategy. It's step by step uh it's steps that we have to take. Okay, one of them is in the organizing our money, organizing our finances. So thank you for saying that, Nicole. That's a good goal to have, and I'm here to help you, girl. We can definitely talk. Okay, girl. You know I'm ready. Anytime you ready to chat, let me know. Let me know. We need to get together. I love when we encourage each other. Yes, honey. We got to keep each other and lifted up and encouraged. Okay. Because sometimes it's a hard road out here. It's hard out here. How they say it's hard out here for a pimp. Okay. Y'all remember that old song? Ain't no pimp though. Okay. That's crazy. But yeah, it's definitely we need accountability. I love a good accountability partner. Okay. I do have another accountability partner. Miss Wanda. She's one of my accountability partners in my book. Another one of my groups I'm in, Book Profits Book. Lord, they changed the name. It was Book Profits Club. Now it's Book Rich Profits Club, and it's an organization that help you use your book to get on more stages, to get in more conferences, to speak more. And so my accountability partner in that group is Miss Wanda, and she's great. We used to have a standing appointment where we would talk every single week about what we're doing that week, who we've reached out to for speaking that week, what other things are we doing to market our book, to market ourselves, to market our business. And so she is a great encouragement for me, and it kind of helped me stay on track last year as well. So she was another accountability partner that I had. So I had Pastor Monica Haskell and Wanda, and I had, let's see, another one of my accountability partners. It was Teresa Wright Johnson. Now, Teresa Wright Johnson is my business associate partner in Mom Biz Boss. Why did that skip my brain for a minute? Mom Biz Boss is another organization that I'm a part of. It's moms, okay? So my target market is women, specifically women with children or women that's married or just women that has a financial responsibility for a family, okay? because a lot of times, not all the time now, but a lot of times, the financial responsibility falls on the mother. Now, if you're a single mother, now I know about that too, because I was a single mother for about 7 years before me and my husband met and got married. So I know how single motherhood work and the struggle around that too. And so Mom Biz Boss was a very good organization that helps moms who are also business owners, who are also working mothers, and then not just moms, we also have aunties in there because some of us, don't have our own children. But we have nieces and nephews, right? So we auntie thems. And then some of us have grandchildren. You know how some grandmothers are raising their grandchildren. So it is a plethora of women in that group, and they're very supportive and accountable. It's another group for accountability, right? So that's why too. I was just saying it would be nice for me to find me a book club. I need a book club. I need to find a book club, or I might start a book club. I don't know which one I'm gonna do. Read a book a month. That's my third goal. So I'm gonna either find or start a book club. So which one should I do? Y'all let me know in the comments. I find one or start one. What we doing? Y'all excuse me. Throat is parched. What we doing? But one thing, okay, so those are the three goals that I wanted to talk about that we set for myself. Hopefully y'all set something for yourself. I'm feeling a little selfish around here. Was I just doing this for me? Did y'all get something out of it too? Let me know. Setting money goals, setting some goals for 2026. Let me know. Let me see what y'all talking about over here. I'm getting ready to you welcome, Nicole. I don't know why you thanking me, but okay, you welcome, girl. I'm getting ready to oh, okay, I like the fire emojis. Yes. I'm getting ready to go over here on FBYT. You should find a book club. You write the books. Okay, girl. Thank you, honey. She said I need to find a book club. Okay, because I done already wrote the books. I like that, Nicole. So I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna look for one. If I can't find one within the next few days that I want to join, I might just start one myself. Because another thing I do have is a private group. I have a private community, and I might just do it inside of the private community. We'll just choose a book and we will read it. And everybody that want to participate got to be in the private group. If you can't find a book club that fits your needs, start your own. Okay, thank you, Synovia. That's what I'm talking about, honey. Start your own. Okay, that was one of the things that my coach, Pastor Monica, says all the time. She says she had to create what she couldn't find because she was trying to find support for her business, for her ministry, for women ministers. She's very uh, she started a school for women ministers, okay, women evangelists, women that speaks for God, that talks and that speak for God and talk about God and preach and evangelize and prophets and things like that. But she was looking for a support system for that, or a group for that, or a place where women could come together to support each other in the word of God, or as spiritual leaders, or as ministers, right? And she said she couldn't find it. She couldn't find it. So she created it. Okay. Okay. And now she has a school. It's a real school. I go to it every Monday night at 8 o'clock. 8 to 10, we have classes. Okay. We have classes about all types of subjects. And yeah. So she created it. So thank you for saying that, Zenobia. If you can't find what you're looking for, sometimes that's your cue to create it. Okay. To create it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So listen, y'all. I hope and pray that something I shared with you guys was helpful for you. You're able to help you set some goals. Now, the scripture I want y'all to read, because I didn't read it to y'all. Philippians 3 and 13. Philippians 3 and 13. Let me read it right quick before I go. And then we're going to shut it down for the night. Hold on one second. Let me pull up my Bible. Pull up my Bible. Philippians 3 and 13. Let's see, I was already on Philippians. I read that last Monday. Philippians 4 and 6. So let's see, Philippians 3 and 13. Mm, 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 mm. And this is the New Living Translation. New Living Translation. 3 and 13 says, no, dear brothers and sisters, I have not achieved it. We're talking about goals, okay? We might have had some goals in 2025 that we did not achieve. But guess what? It's okay because we're here today in 2026. So now we can focus. But I focus on this one thing, forgetting the past and looking forward to what lies ahead. Okay? What we talking about, hon? 2026 is what lies ahead, honey. So forget about the past. We're gonna forget about it, but we have to go back and review it. Okay, that's why I'm talking about reviewing your bank statements. We still want to review some things in the past so that we won't repeat it. Right? And so that's the word for you. Philippians 3 and 13. Read the word of God for yourself, honey. Get your own understanding. But what I'm trying to tell you, that's what I got from it. As God said, yeah, you may not have achieved everything that you wanted to achieve in 2025, but it's okay because we got a new year coming, and what we have to do is just look forward to what lies ahead. Praise God. Praise God. So thank y'all so much for joining me over here on FB and YT. Thank you, Nicole. I will talk to you all probably on Monday for Monday Money Motivation. I'm gonna try to jump on here early, probably 7 p.m. Again, I have classes starting at 8, and I was trying to really get away from going live at 10 o'clock like I used to. So I'm gonna try my best to get on here at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Monday Money Motivation, and over here as well. And until then, you all have a wonderful rest of your week. Have a fantastic weekend. And you never know, I may pop in for another live somewhere here and there between now and then. Okay. Now, give thanks. Amen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Synovia. It was good to see you on live tonight. I appreciate you. If you want to, I'm gonna still be on TT for a little while longer. So if y'all want to run over to the TT, come on through. Come on through. I'm still over there. I'm still over there. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate you. Happy New Year and have an amazing weekend. All right, y'all. Bye bye.